All right, it's recording. Go for it.
Great, all right. Well, thank you, everybody. Today is September 9th. September 9th, and this is our age-friendly Millinocket meeting. I sent out the agenda. I do have hard copies for those of us that are in the room and like that. And hopefully you, Tom, on Zoom, you have the agenda that I sent out before. Otherwise, you just sort of follow along, right? And you, yeah, he's on mute because he's in an office with other people. So I had also sent out, we didn't have an August meeting because we kind of took a little bit of a summer break. Oh, I'm sorry, Sue.
Oh, okay.
That one there.
I didn't
You were
even-
thinking I just didn't quite get it across the table. So I did, July minutes were sent out once or twice, and I'm hoping folks had a chance to look at them. I do have a hard copy here, whether any edits were needed. I'm gonna refer to, I know you're gonna look at it. If everybody was okay, with the minutes from July 8th, we will put them on record and I'll, send them to design, have to be posted to.
Yeah.
To our
Yeah.
Facebook page. I'm not hearing anything.
No, I read them before.
You did, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a small meeting and everything, we'll just, and if afterwards you see something, I can still make some edits to the minutes, but I think. It will go forward. The next thing that I did put on the agenda, Barbara, was the farmers market update. I know, I
Yeah,
have a little bit of an update, knowing that we do have our last market, October 4th.
yeah, it was very small, only one vendor, and they had to cancel in the middle because they had a family issue, so I definitely think we should rebrand as a makers market, an artisans market. I guess Peddler's Hill has more people this year, and we had thought a couple years ago that they might be winding down, but with them doing it, it's too much competition anyway, so so that'll be something that I can work. I hope we can use the same sign because it's a really nice logo on our banner, but it needs to have the time changed as well, but Amber and I can work on that. We can all work on that. Amber came and visited me, which was nice. I had a big table with lots of flyers from the library. And I did talk to one woman who moved here a year ago, was really happy to see some of the flyers about projects and programs for her grandchildren. So, and I met a German cyclist hiker who was on his way to Roanoke, Virginia, with his saddlebags full of food and a tent. He sleeps out, but it was fun talking to him. So you never know who's going to turn up, and the music was great. It wasn't a big turnout, but some people came for the music. So I think we'll keep doing it and see what happens, see how it
Yeah.
evolves. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the weather wasn't that great.
It wasn't, no, it was actually nice up until 2:00. It was
Oh,
nice.
it held off for you?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah, it did.
I
Yeah.
know it was iffy there. We were watching the weather.
I know
but-
that might have kept some people from
Right,
even
yeah.
coming by, but yeah, we'll just see how it goes.
Okay. And we might be able to, I know Amber had been on vacation prior to and didn't have time to, but maybe before the October 4th one, do you think we should try to revamp the
Yeah.
last flyer and get the word out as far
Yeah,
as artisan and makers
yeah.
market more so?
I did have 2 inquiries about a month ago from potential craftspeople, but they were thinking ahead. They weren't thinking for this summer, but
Okay,
so people know about it and
Okay.
yeah.
well, I appreciate you sticking with it.
Yeah.
despite
Well,
the
I
files.
feel that resource table is definitely of use, no matter what, so
Much for your time.
yeah.
All
Gets
right.
me out of
Yeah.
trouble on Saturday morning, so.
All right, so
Okay.
go ahead, Tom.
So we're not talking about changing it right now, because we'll have to vote, that'll have to take a vote. We're just talking about
Yeah,
potentially the end of this year.
yeah, for
Right.
next year. Changing it to like a maker's market. Next year, changing the name to it.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
Because we're, yeah, that really it's for what we're getting, we gotta do something different.
yeah, yeah,
yeah. No, and what I was referring to is I had reached out to Amber to see if, like our flyer, if we could sort of revamp that a little bit and just make it more real towards its artisan. And because we aren't getting the farmers or the vegetables, like she had said, they're setting up on Peddler's Hill and being very successful. We haven't been able to make that
right,
shift.
right.
just branding it or getting the word out on, Facebook, that here's the last one in.
I think there'll be quite a bit of interest because our fees are low for, and Backwoods of Goat Products
Mhm.
came twice and she has a wonderful booth. She's coming to Trails End as well. So I think there'll be a lot of craftspeople interested. And I'm just curious, Tom, a year ago, you had said that you sort of wanted Peddler's Hill to ramp down because it was an accident waiting to happen. Did you change your mind about that?
The council wants to keep it. They want to pursue it. We put a new sign up there. We've done some
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, can't compete with that.
Yeah. And I've talked to the two vendors up there that sell vegetables, and
Uh-huh.
neither one of them will come downtown because they say there's no traffic.
Okay,
Yeah.
They say there's too
And-
much, they would lose too much traffic.
yep. And maybe Chiron Farms, depending on the overall economy, maybe they'll be doing senior farm share and come next summer, but they were coming one Saturday a month last year and they didn't come at all this year. So.
Right, and I
But
know,
there's still a possibility.
yeah, and I do know at the end, they are doing senior farm share, but they're managing it. They're working with the Eastern Area Agency on Aging and.
Yep.
Providing it through there. No, they just didn't, and with the growing season and all that, right?
Yeah.
It impacted.
So-
all the farmers, so.
I wouldn't want to rule out if a farmer wanted to come to the
Right.
market, so we'll tweak it,
We'll
yeah.
have to Tweak it. Yeah. Yeah. But I know some of the early feedback was, oh, there's no farm, like.
I know,
it's on social
I know.
media, it's
The
like-
first summer we had the
Yeah.
Amish farmers and we had Chiron
Yeah.
Farms and yeah,
So we'll just have to be.
Yeah.
Like you said, tweak it again and
yeah.
see where
Um,
that takes us, so.
Quick question, Tom. We have that beautiful big Appalachian Trail banner that Tracy had commissioned. It's in the hut. I don't know who's planning to put it up at Trails End. I'm not. Do you know if Tracy's planning to do anything with it?
They have not, nobody has spoken to Trails End about doing anything with it.
Yeah, Tracy had put in, she's gonna be at a booth there, I believe. We'll have to look at.
So I texted Tracy and told her if she wanted access to the hut to connect with Tom.
Yeah, I think maybe she's not under that specifically, but maybe we'll have that up. We'll have to follow up with you after, Tom. I know there's another initiative, because I said that I would spend some time with her on Saturday, tabling after.
But just so you know, it is there, it's
It-
in its
okay.
box and it has now twine through all the grommets. There are grommets, so she can put it up there.
We'll see about that.
It's not easy to put up, but you can.
Yep, that's good to know that it's.
But it's up to her what she wants to do
When
with
it's
it.
it's right down there.
In the hut,
It's
in the box, yeah.
Okay, well, I won't be here. I'm leaving. I have to leave early Thursday morning to go to a conference.
Can,
Safety.
will anybody have access to the hut on? If she
Uh,
wants,
The Trails End will have the hut for the weekend.
Okay, so they'll have the keys and.
See them, yeah.
okay, so
Yeah, I'll,
you've checked with Tracy,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
she
I
wants to
don't-
pick it up beforehand, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know unless she's doing it under. I didn't think Katahdin Woods and Waters was doing anything.
Italian Collaborative.
Under the collaborative, okay, I
Yeah,
can check and see if they've got a spot, yeah.
yeah, I know she had put in, for it, because she was gonna spend some time down
Right.
there. We're gonna get to that in a minute too. We have
She might
something
want to
else.
pick it up before Thursday, but it's up to you guys, so,
No, That's just good information if.
yeah,
if that's
but the
it.
ties are all there, so.
Thank you. So that kind of segues into the next thing on the agenda. I was gonna share about the 5K run walk that's happening. I'm still in need of a couple more volunteers to help out that morning up, and it's this Saturday. The run starts at 8:30. I'll be down there at 7 o'clock. Registration is at 7, starts at 7:30. Mickey Lackey and Carrie Richardson are both graciously donating so much of their time and organizational abilities, and that morning he'll be out early, using flour and to put the route down. So it's very environmentally friendly sort of thing. And so Michelle and Tracy have confirmed to be there with me, and we were saying that could use a couple more people. We'll have the registration at the registration table, but also along the route, just show people where to cross over, that sort of thing. So I'll put that out there, that there's still volunteers needed. As I said, volunteers welcome. So that is, we adopted that through Age Friendly as one of our signature events, and you'll see when you read our action report, progress report, that I mentioned that in there, that we've adopted that, so. Happy to be doing that again this year, forward to a good weekend. Okay. That would take me right into my Age Friendly action plan progress report. So I have like 3 hard copies of what it looks like to date. I've sent it out in an email. It's on a Google document. It's still a work in progress. I want to say it's almost done. I'm still working on some narrative pieces around some of our accomplishments, but I've been into the table where it has our activities from our action plan and progress to date. And I asked Barbara to take one, a hard copy after the meeting today, just, to look at it and make edits. And I know I need to connect with Diana. There's some library related material that I want, information I want in there, but it's, I don't know, 85–90% complete in as far as the report. And so I've tried to incorporate a lot of pictures and stuff to make it really pretty. The part that still need to work on is what our action plan is gonna look like as we carry forward. So I think I'm gonna have to just convene a little work group to go over that. I know it's pretty hard in this sort of setup to go, line by line, and it takes a bit of time, but no, I'm proud of what it looks like to date. It's very colorful, but I also want it to be functional, and so I may turn around and then just email people individually, like, here's a part. And I know you got back to me and I updated like a phone number and
Yes.
computer too. So hopefully the section where we've referenced the work that you're doing is in there soon. So no, my aim still, and I talked to Patricia O at the state level, is by the end of the year, this is report submitted, and she said, not to don't have to be too elaborate, so they're not looking for, this big thick report and whatnot, but I want it to be nice. We've done a lot of work when you read through there, in this last 3 years and the foundation that we built, and I want to make sure we can move forward. And in the minutes from the last time, I haven't lost sight of the fact that we talked about perhaps rebranding or, coming up with another name for ourselves.
Right.
It's on the second page there. That's why I was going to refer to that.
And right now we have
but
hyphens sometimes appear and sometimes don't.
yeah. So can you pass me the meeting? No, the meeting minutes. I have the agenda. I was just going to refer to just to bring that back up to conversation, and we'll have to have a process. We talked about, do we change our name to like Livable Millinocket, Lifelong Millinocket, Live Millinocket? I'm just putting that out there to know it's still, top of mind, but I'm not ready to take action on it today. I'll bring that back around and figure out a way how we're going to vote on that. So that's what I have for our progress report. 85% done. Need a little bit more added to it, and for people to look at it, and then next time we'll work on our action plan. So moving right along, that takes us into member updates, and I know, so you're Johnny on the spot with some new material, so senior check-in, so yeah, tell us. Again,
I've spent a lot of time making sure that it looks more professional, updating the information, and the flyers do well. I have a new phone number, and I'm pushing for them to call.
okay,
Is what I'm doing, or to connect or whatever. They can either call or text. In order, I put on there, let's connect and find out what plan works best for you. So and then they provided me, the company, with a direct link that goes right to where they can order whatever plan they want. And it's very well put together. So I feel with all of that, and then with pushing the phone number, and it's a 207 number where
Okay.
Google wasn't, and that caused confusion and issues. So this way here, I'm trying to be more friendly and getting them to come to me, which is something I didn't do before because I'm horrified of
oh goodness,
personal contact. But I thought, you want this to fly, you're gonna have to be more personable.
okay,
And so that's what I'm kind of doing. I hope to advertise on Facebook at some point. And the suggestion with Lincoln News, I was thinking about it, but whenever someone comes and follows up with a suggestion, that puts it right forefront for me. To realize it's an idea that needs to be pursued. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'll probably be in touch with you with Canva.
Good, look forward to it.
I'll have the questions ready and show you what I'm doing so that it's not
Okay.
a waste of, a time where
Sure.
we can at least move forward.
Yeah.
But I'm really pleased to be a member of the group. It helps me feel more connected and thank you. I'm done now.
Oh, thank you, Sue. So you were giving your update on Senior Check in Maine, and that's something, initiative that you have taken on.
You're
Yeah,
welcome to
and I'm
come.
not gonna give up with
If
it.
you want to come on October 1st and be at my table and meet people who might stop by.
I was thinking it might not be a bad thing for me to start getting out more in public.
Yeah,
And I've got mailers to go out to Millinocket again. I realize it doesn't matter if I deliver the stuff personal or not. Cause I hit the outside person. So this time I've got the names of the individuals and it's gonna be in a manila envelope with this and with a secondary piece. That's gonna be going out to the area, about 26 of them.
Okay.
And I hope that that kind of reminds people I'm here, with a more colorful flyer and whatnot, so. But yes, thank you, that might not be.
I can't guarantee how productive it would be, but if you meet one or two people who tell other people,
Yeah, that's the thing, is get the
Yeah.
word out.
yeah, yeah, think about it. It's 9 to 1 at Veterans Memorial Park. I'll be there for sure, so.
What time is it?
9 to 1, but you could come
Okay.
from 11 to 12 or whatever, so.
October 4th, that's the first Saturday in October.
Yep.
Would be the very last.
Yep.
We do. Yeah, and perhaps even, if you utilize Lincoln News, also, maybe you can get a story by a local reporter.
Yeah, that's true
Of your,
too, yeah.
their
that would be-
picture and.
That would be nice, I'll let you do the interview, I'll just be in background.
Well, no.
But no, just
Very
teasing.
friendly interviewer, I know the person. She's a family
Yeah.
member.
I do well with it once
Yeah.
I start,
Yeah.
it's just,
No, it wouldn't be recorded, it would be something for the, if,
Yeah.
for the paper or whatever, that this is yeah, for a local name and face. and
sounds good.
stuff, so.
But I will put these on my resource table.
Okay.
Any other questions for Sue before we transition?
No,
No,
I'm all
thank you,
set.
thank you, no, well, thank you for, because that's been quite a process and it's evolved and you keep
Yeah,
making it better or
and
responding.
I'm
to
comfortable with it now more so, but very good.
You got it. John, can I turn it over to you?
Yes.
I know there's a bit of an update.
Yes. Okay, so we here at the library have been working with a number of partners in the community, including our Katahdin and the Katahdin Collaborative, several area churches, the local oil companies. And long and short of it is we all know that it gets wicked cold in the winter and people can't always afford to keep their houses warm. As we know, the amount of assistance that has been available from HEAP has gone down or stagnated and doesn't always meet the need. And so we do still have people that give us a call asking if there's any way that they can get help. So last year we kind of started a trial run, and this year we're ramping up more. So we have this campaign that is called Katahdin Strong, Keeping Our Neighbors Warm. And the long and short of it is that we're trying to raise money for emergency heating assistance. And if you get one of these flyers or see it around town, you will see that you can either go to the Our Katahdin website to donate, or you can write a check to Our Katahdin. And what they do is that they distribute the money directly to Preble, Dead River, and Bragdon. And then people who are in need of assistance are directed to call their fuel provider, and they can get a 50-gallon delivery to make sure that the pipes don't freeze up.
That's a good way to do it.
Absolutely. And then that's, we've been through trial and error over several different years trying to figure out what the best way is. And of course, you always get people that call you at 4:59 on a Friday and you're kind of struggling to get them help. But yeah, the long and short of it is that we're trying to make sure that people's pipes don't freeze up and make sure that people are safe in their homes. Tracy Perry from the Katahdin Collaborative will be tabling at the Trails End Festival with information about this campaign, and we'll be trying to raise money. If you can, I would encourage all of you and anybody who happens to watch this video to please visit the Our Katahdin website and make a donation to the campaign. It is very important. You often don't think about it, but there are people in our community who we just don't see. They stay in their house most of the time, and some of those people do not have running water, they don't have electricity. And many of those people end up that way because it got too cold one winter and pipes froze and they're stuck. So anyway, that's my tearjerker spiel. Please donate to the Katahdin Strong campaign. Do I have any questions, comments, or
Well,
concerns?
and I will just, Bob will go to you, I'll just will say I've been involved in this as well, and we're lucky enough that through the collaborative, they had some funding, and they've hired a professional fundraiser.
Yeah.
To lead this, and that's why you see that there's a new, there's a logo, you
Yep.
know, and a tagline and stuff that we've developed, and so. And it, you know, it stems from the need in our community, and which became very apparent, you know, during COVID, and we had all those opera funds to supply folks with some heating assistance, and those have gone away, and so we're trying to figure out, dig deep, like how can we continue to raise funds locally to support our community members, and it's the Tri-Town region, so appreciate that there's
Absolutely.
others in the community, other organizations stepping up and leading this effort, and that I can be a part of it.
I think it's wonderful, yeah.
Thank you, Barbara.
Yeah, my question is, I love the logo and the name. Is this the child of what was Our Katahdin was doing last year? They had a fund,
Yes,
and so that this replaces that.
right. That was last year. That was the trial run,
Right,
and
perfect.
we're
Okay,
kind of
I
moving
love
forward.
the
Yep.
logo. It's good.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, and part of our thought too, because we're still, you know, working on, you know, food insecurity, that we got strong, and we can have a different tagline if we, you know, to take on, you know.
Keeping
food
our
in-
neighbors fed
That's
with
right.
vegetables or
Right,
something.
Exactly.
I love it. Yeah.
Whatever the next thing is that we're gonna, you know, a community effort that's gonna go
Yep.
along, so, yeah.
Which actually, if I may ask another question, last time we were going to talk about. I know there's a committee, livability committee at the library that's about heating, food.
And that was part of this work here.
Right.
Yes.
How do we, as age friendly, connect and avoid
Duplication.
duplication of efforts? And we were going to talk about that.
Yeah, that's a good question, and that's part of, like, when we create our new action plan, we need to see what that looks
Okay.
like, and I don't wanna be doing the same thing somebody else is doing, so that it's totally
Right.
collaborative, and, you know,
Maybe-
maybe it's handed out, maybe it's handed over to the, to the collaborative, and we're a member of that group or something. so,
Right.
yeah.
And maybe, I'm so sad Diana's leaving, but maybe when we get the new director, because she was a really strong
Absolutely.
part of that livability committee,
Yes,
the new director can help us, because it
Yeah.
needs somebody with an overview.
it
Yeah.
absolutely does, no.
I am also on that committee,
Oh, fantastic.
so
Yeah.
you can ask me
Yeah.
questions as is
Okay, yeah.
necessary.
Yeah, I
I
think,
sit on many committees.
Okay.
um. Maybe as the Friends of the Library kind of melded into the library itself, maybe age friendly. Well, we'll figure out some
Yeah, we
connection,
need to figure.
Yeah,
That's.
because right
that's-
now I feel like there's a little bit of
Yep.
duplication, yeah.
No, I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the things started off with like one committee here, and can't own it. We need to, like, who has the capacity to carry it forward?
Right.
And that's why, I'm not struggling with, but I want to be thoughtful on how we create. new
Right,
action
and
plans.
especially with the food scarcity, maybe there's a way we can work out food pantry. If we don't call it a farmer's market, we don't have to abide by the main rules for farmer's market, but we could maybe collaborate with food pantries to have some food at the market. Wouldn't necessarily be a farmer's market, but as a distribution
Food
center.
access.
Yeah, exactly, yeah,
There's all kinds
Yeah.
of things to think.
Yeah.
Outside the box.
yeah, because we would get people for sure if they knew there was gonna be food there.
And I would be able to share this on the Facebook page for senior check in Maine. I could do that. I get a reasonable amount of views. And I could put, because that does work with it
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the aged or for those needing help.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and if you are at all familiar with using Facebook, Our Katahdin posted this earlier
I
today
think- yeah,
on
I
their
saw it, yeah.
Facebook page.
Uh-huh.
So you can just share it
Yeah.
right from there to your page.
That's the intent for us to all use our.
Because I
Yes.
do that. I do a lot with AARP or Medicare and whatnot. So I need to focus more within our community.
Sure,
That's
yeah.
what I need to do.
Yeah.
I'll just look up at Zoom. I know, Tom, do you have anything to add? You're good. As far as member updates or anything that's already been said?
Nope, I'm good. I'm going to to research my wellness this weekend. So other than that,
Research
no.
wellness, I just.
It's my NFPA for keeping seniors safe and healthy.
Oh, good,
The exercise programs, all that.
okay, yeah. All right, well, we'll be anxious to hear about it when you return. Very good. That just, takes me to others or anything that we haven't discussed. I know we have a smaller group here. So it will be a shorter meeting.
Yes,
It's fine.
I'm excited about the idea of collaborating, because I know that there are things we could do that would bring food more easily to people's tables. Maybe when you go to a quote farmer's market, there isn't the stigma of a food pantry. So maybe some people who are hesitant to ask for help at a food
Yeah.
pantry might gladly come to a farmer's market with, it's all branding, kind
Yeah,
of,
we have to
yeah.
Think about
So-
how that would.
I just know there's food out there and there are people who need it, and I'm
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of frustrated,
but
yeah.
connect them to it. No,
So, yeah,
we need to be thinking about
Yeah.
that. Don't disagree.
we'll figure it out
Okay.
with John's help.
Yeah. So, I'm just looking at October and the way we typically meet, October 14th would be like our. Is that an okay meeting date, a Tuesday, October 14th?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you know if the room is available? Is that all?
Find out. Give me a second.
I will be just coming back from being out of town, but I can catch up with, so.
We can. Look at my calendar. Um,
You have the room.
You have the room for 14th?
You do.
Okay. We'll keep it. So I will let people know our next meeting is October 14th. Anybody changes their mind, they're available on Saturday, to help with the 5K, then welcome faces. Other than that, here at 2:28, we can adjourn this meeting.
Hey,
well, look at that, huh? That's no.
Thank you. That's an all-time short meeting. Let me see how we. Bye, Tom.
bye-bye, good luck this weekend.
Just X out of here and no fear, you can stop recording. Do I just X them?
Down at the bottom right, click leave.